So my Learning Center is on area weight and capacity, and it's for 3rd grade, and it covers California standard to solve problems involving measurement and estimation intervals of liquid volumes, masses of objects. And the first center is which weighs more, and they're going to be sorting the objects as if they're going to use these cards here. And they're going to have little placemats that are laminated, and on the left side it's going to say weighs more or weighs less, and they're going to have cards that they can use. And so, for example, they're going to have a girl and a feather, and they would say which one weighs more. They were sorted on more or less. And then they would have a school bus. So everything is in comparison to the student. And a plate, a bed, a couch, and so on. And also I have put here examples. They would actually be filled with things so that ELL students who, in other countries, they use the metric system instead of the, so they would be able to compare what a gallon would be compared to a quart and a pint and a cup. And then for the second activity, it's roll an area, and they would use a number cube and roll a number, and then they would draw the shape of that area and then record it in the sheet here. And so they would have roll 1, roll 2, roll 3, and so on, and they would have markers here as well that they can use. And then for an extra practice, they also have these tiles that they can create the area with, and they're going to create it on their own. And then their third activity is a race to a gallon, and in this one they need a minimum of 2 students, and they are going to be working with these cards. And for the first one, and they also are going to use a number cube. And for the first one, each player is going to sort their cards and put them in the middle of the playing area. And there's also a little, there's help here so they can see how many cups makes a pint, how many pints makes a quart, and how many quarts make a gallon. So players are going to take turn rolling their number cube, and they're going to gather the numbers a cup rolled. So once they, each time a player accumulates 2 cups, he or she is going to trade them for a pint. And then they're going to keep any extra cups that they may have left over. Players are going to continue taking turns in this matter and making trades without stopping until a player reaches the gallon to win. So once a player has completed a pint, they're going to move on to, and they're going to keep trading their little cards for a pint and a quart, and eventually the gallon. Another way that they can, another variation would be to start with a gallon and then subtract. And then the fourth center, they're going to do order the area. They're going to find the area of each object in the card, and then pull the cards in order from least to greatest. And then they're going to record it on their order by area with their markers. So in this one, they have different cards that have different areas, and they're going to sort them out. And they're going to order the area. For the last activity, it's called pint, gallon, quart, and cup sort, and they're going to estimate. They're going to use the pint, gallon, quart, and cup sorting diagram, and they're going to sort their cards. And a sample question would be, is a measuring cup about a gallon, a cup, or a pint? So then they're going to have, what about a glue bottle? What about a can of vegetables? And then they're going to sort it into their chart. And they're going to draw it onto here. And then when they are complete with each one of their activities, they're going to put a star under their name, and there's an activity A, one for B. And then once they have completed the whole row, it directs them over to here, all done. If you have completed all 5 centers, you may work on which holds less worksheet, which is their anchor activity. And this is a way that I can also assess and see if they check for understanding. as well as I have a learning center assessment sheet that I'm gonna have on a clipboard, and I can write notes on 3 students that I've chosen for that day. And that's it.